It's the big game tomorrow, of course, between England and Italy. And I've got an England flag over my garage door at home. I've got some flags as well next to me. Now, I don't collect flags as such, but over the years, when I've been to various places around the world, I have picked up a flag or two. And I do have these, which are from the home nations that made it to the finals this time round. Of course, the England flag, I am English, so that's the nation of my birth. The Scottish flag, I don't have any Scottish bloodline at all in my own family. And the Welsh one, well, I do have Welsh blood flowing through my veins. And I often say I'm very proud to be English, but I'm also equally proud of my Welsh roots. So I would be supporting all three of those teams in the finals this time round. A lot of people from the various nations don't feel that way. They, in fact, feel very aggressive and full of hatred towards some of the other nations. And I noticed now in particular with England in the final, Scotland have been knocked out, Wales have gone as well, that there is a lot of hatred from some people in both of those nations towards England. I don't do that. I don't get that. I will support all three. We're all part of the same United Kingdom, and we're all very, very much connected to one another in so many different ways. So if it was Wales in the final or Scotland, I would be most definitely supporting them, but it is England. I can remember 1966. I was very young. I was born in 1962, so I was 4 years old, but I came from a football family. My dad loved football, season ticket holder at Wolves right until the time that he passed away. So if he wasn't taking me down Molineux to watch games live, well, I was watching them on television. Back then, no Sky or BT or other broadcasters that have games that are exclusive to them. Back then, it was on terrestrial TV. And I can remember that World Cup final, 1966. England beat West Germany 4-2. And I was so thrilled at that as a youngster. And I thought, England is the best team in the world. Well, of course, just won the World Cup. That was probably true to say. And then I can remember the 1970 World Cup final in Mexico. And I was so convinced, I was 8 years old, I was so convinced that England were going to win that one. Unfortunately, England didn't. And then I can remember 1974 and 78 and 82. And sometimes England didn't even qualify, never mind make the final. And it took me quite some time before I realised that England wasn't the best team in the world. But going back to 1966, I can remember very clearly, indeed, black and white, when England won that World Cup. Wow! Will England win another major trophy tomorrow? Let's wait and see, shall we? Scotland and Wales, they've not made it this time round as far as the final is concerned. But for me, I'll be supporting England. And equally so, if either of those teams were there, I'd be supporting them.